All right, good morning, everyone. So, guys, this is a very vital video that you will want to remember. Um, this is about medical records. It's about the medical record system, Medichain. Imagine you are dying, you're in the hospital, and they don't have your medical records. Let's say, for instance, it's a 911 situation. You have a bad car accident, and everything from your blood type to what your allergies are to everything that could really save your life potentially. Currently, for the most part, you're having to contact doctors and that kind of thing. What if the system were refined similar to what you see now with the convenience of everything else that goes on in operation? Many of you probably never thought that you would go into, say, Popeyes or KFC or McDonald's, not that I go there that often, but that you would do that, and you didn't know that AI would be speaking for the folks that actually work there. Well, what if your medical records didn't require contact to your doctor? Well, that's a system that actually already exists. And 6 years ago, I was studying that before I started this group. And just to be fair to you, I had no idea that God even wanted me to do a group or to do a think tank. So the think tank portion doesn't get as much play in Diamond VIP, but it is the thing that birthed Diamond VIP. So think tank number one, I was researching medical records and the blockchain, because the blockchain is simply just a ledger system. So if you think of it as I make a transaction with my Bitcoin, something has to privatize my transaction and move it from one place to another. That's the blockchain. That's the chain of blocks that allows it to move in a secure way, as secure as humanly possible. Because there is written code in individual blocks, it's a little harder to break into. And so that idea in theory was that someone would come up with a way, and I've said this before in other videos, of cracking the code on medical records. Well, I kind of haven't done a ton of research in it recently, and woke up this morning with an epiphany to go back and look and see who's out there currently. And that's a lot of what I do. And that's why I said think tank, because when you're moving the ball forward all the time, or you're paying your bills, or you're doing whatever, you don't take the time to kind of think these things through. And that system is out there currently. It's called Medichain, and I actually put it in the room. Now, a lot of times people ask me, well, what does that mean to me? It means you're first. And if you're not first, you're last. And so being first means first in this also means first before it reaches the IPO stage, which it may already be on the open exchange, which is the next thing that I will research, Medichain and the open exchange, and see what its stock ticker is, if there is one. Normally, if you just Google a thing, you'll find it. Once I find that information, I'll invest some money. How much? As much as I want to, because I know I'm first to the table. I'm one of the first, because a lot of folks aren't talking about this stuff. And guess what? It's medical. So once it catches wind and it's medical record related, we're talking a multiple $trillion situation, which means 5,000 could grow to whatever, because it means so many shares of this stock. So I'm going to do some more research on this. You can do research on other companies, if there are any like this, and just see what you find. And then we'll take the top ones, and that's what we'll invest in. Because trust me, being able to have your medical records in your hand will matter when you travel from Virginia to California and something happens, or you're in a car accident or something of that nature. So I know this is not only going to catch on, you're going to have insurance companies talking about it, everyone's going to be talking about it, and you don't want to be late to the freaking party. And that's what Diamond VIP is. This is the one undefinable quality that never gets talked about, but is the root of what Diamond VIP is. We started without a product. No one ever says that, but it's the truth. We started without a product. Now we have multiple products. So from medical records to the Coco phone to now products that could, help those with sickle cell, this is a pretty important group. God bless you. Love you to life. And we'll see you on the other side. Keep in mind, my idea was, what if I could take $1 million and live off of it a lifetime? And we're already there. God bless.